When was the last time we heard someone die of marijuana overdose? Approximately 500,000 people die annually because of drug in the United States. Tobacco is responsible for 400,000 deaths per year. Alcohol, 100,000 deaths per year, and no deaths had been directly linked to marijuana use. Multiple studies and analysts believe marijuana is less dangerous than tobacco and alcohol. Marijuana is made of seeds and leaves from the cannabis sativa plant. This plant contains the chemical called THC, which is the main chemical that causes a person to become high. Marijuana is the third most popular recreational drug in America behind alcohol and tobacco. Nearly 100 million Americans have used it, and according to the US government, 25 million Americans have smoked marijuana in the past year. Marijuana should be decriminalizing based on decreasing crime, helping other economy, and useful effects of medical use. Now that we have a basic understanding of what marijuana is, let me give you some more information about it. Does marijuana decrease hormones? According to the recent study, marijuana does not alter testosterone or other sex hormones. Unlike alcohol, it is proven to lower testosterone levels. Does marijuana causes brain damage? Marijuana is a psychoactive drug because it stimulates certain brain receptors, but it does not produce toxins that kill our brain's receptors. Unlike alcohol, there is no hard evidence that marijuana causes brain damage, and a recent study performed on actual people will confirm these results even for chronic marijuana users who smoke 18 joints per day for many years. Is marijuana addicting? Marijuana is not physically addicting, and it is less addicting than caffeine. Alcohol and cigarettes are far greater to cause addiction than marijuana. Marijuana is a gateway drug. According to the US government, 75% of marijuana smokers never use harder drugs. Most cocaine and heroin addicts began their drugs use with alcohol. There are also benefits of using marijuana for medicinal purposes. Some study shows that using marijuana is effective for some patients in relieving nausea by cancer and chemotherapy. There is evidence that marijuana may improve the appetite and help patients gain weight. This could be life-saving for AIDS patients who develop wasting and severe weight loss condition. Smoking marijuana is effective in lowering pressure inside the eyeballs for some patients with glaucoma. 10 states in the United States have passed laws that allow the use of marijuana for medicinal purposes. However, marijuana use and possession is still illegal in the federal level regardless if it's used for medicine or personal. Unfortunately, marijuana is illegal and the current distributors of marijuana are also involved in many criminal activities. Oftentimes, we don't know the quality of the marijuana being sold in the black market. Marijuana often mixed with other harmful and toxic drugs, but if we decriminalize marijuana, the government can set forth regulations of marijuana that would ensure the highest and safest quality. It also means that you can acquire marijuana from legal establishments instead of buying it from a dark alley or street corners. Just like any other drug that is currently legal to use, we must control the use of marijuana and make it only available for adults. Did you know that most high school students have easier access to marijuana than cigarettes today? Why, you ask? Because it is illegal. The drug pushers does not care whom they sell marijuana to, and it's often sold to kids who are not responsible enough to use the drug. Laws and must be passed, like alcohol laws, to ensure that we keep intoxicated marijuana users from driving or operating heavy machinery. The other benefits of decriminalized marijuana is reducing the crime rate and reducing the number of nonviolent individuals from overcrowded prison. Approximately 829,000 people a year are arrested for nonviolent drug-related charges, and approximately 50% of all drug arrests is marijuana related. That's a lot of people who are in prison that does not belong there. That is far more than the total number of arrested criminals that committed murder, rape, robbery, and aggravated assault combined. Clearly, this is a huge waste of national and state criminal justice resources that should be focused on combating serious and violent crimes. With the current economic situation in the states of California, we need a way to infuse our money to reduce the state deficit. Retired Orange County Superior Court James Gray estimated that decriminalizing marijuana could save the states of California $1 billion. The savings will be from not arresting, prosecuting, and imprisonment of nonviolent marijuana users. Marijuana is the largest cash crop in California, with estimated revenue of $14 billion. A 10% tax of marijuana would bring in $1.4 billion in California. This revenue does not consider the other revenues that marijuana would bring in once it's been decriminalized, such as thousands of new jobs in agriculture, packaging, marketing, and advertising. A true stimulus package. Marijuana prohibition does not exactly the opposite of what it was intended to do. Marijuana prohibition creates violence, creates a black market, and connected to organized crimes groups, thus creating more dysfunction in society. The benefits that I have described to you are much more beneficial to our society for marijuana users and non-marijuana users. I am not here to advocate drug use, but I am here to let you know that the laws against marijuana must be reformed for our advantage. Just like alcohol and tobacco, we must do the same with marijuana by educating the people about the benefits and dangers of marijuana use. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope with the facts that I have provided you, will support any future or current legislation to decriminalize marijuana. Also to support non-profit organizations that lobby for the decriminalization of marijuana such as NORML, that stands for National Organizations for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. Thank you.